Why was it important enough to you of a subject to put together this work at this time?
It's really important for me to do Black Cool right now because, one, the mass appropriation and commodification of Black culture and Black cool, and my concern that the actual expression of the culture, the actual expression of our cool, is not connected to us as African people in the diaspora. That on some level, once it's appropriated and commodified and assimilated to such a degree, it becomes separate from Blackness. Basically, the further we get from being able to own and claim our Blackness, the more we stand to lose. So that was one reason. Another reason is that as part of this commodification that's happened, we've really lost the heart of what Black cool is. What is the swagger? The swagger is about Black people being able to speak through our bodies, to resist with our bodies, to say that we have confidence with the way we move. In a culture where we've been denied the ability to speak, we do our swagger, so it's unmistakable. We know what we're saying when we walk like that, and everybody else does too. I wanted to unpack it, and I studied with Robert Ferris Thompson, who brought over this idea of the Afro-Atlantic aesthetic and tradition, so I learned a lot from him about how African culturalisms are encoded in our bodies and the way we make space. I wanted to continue that work and show the way we manifest this cool. And cool, within the work that he's done, bringing it back, started as itutu, that's the word. Itutu means a kind of grace under fire. And so I wanted to just expand on that. I think there's a moment when we need to claim that there is something connective about Blackness. There is something, I hesitate to say innate, but there is something culturally specific. And I don't want to let that go. I want to be able to choose to hold on to those things that I find so valuable about Black culture. And one of them is, Black cool. So when you look at that, you should see improvisation, you should see an insistence upon dignity, you should see a creative aesthetic going on. So, this idea of decoding, I want people to do more of that, understanding that in these dire times, we need that more than ever. We need to be able to tap into that cultural legacy of survival that has to do with all of these elements that I see embedded in Black cool.